Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back today recording another video, and today is going to be my August 2016 favorites. I can't believe that summer is coming to an end. This has been like one of the fastest years of my life. I think it's because I've been working my first full-time 9 to 5 ever in my life. Anyways, let's get into the favorites. My first favorite is this Lush Tea Tree Water. And it's so funny because I'm pretty sure Tana Mojo talked about this in some video somewhere, and I was like, oh, if she likes it, like, I want it. But I've never really shopped at Lush before. I was also kind of scared because I do have sensitive skin and tea tree sometimes irritates it. So what actually happened is my boyfriend was at a Lush somehow. I don't know how he got there or what he was doing there, but he went there with his friends and he picked this up for me on a whim, and he brought it home to me, and I was like, I think you're a mind reader. This stuff is so good. It's so refreshing. It's nice and calming, but I'm pretty sure that it's helping with my acne a bit because it does say cleansing tea tree, astringent, grapefruit, and balancing juniper berry keep disasters at bay, beneficial for anyone with oily skin, which I have super oily skin, so I'm really glad that this doesn't irritate my skin, and it's really, really nice. The next favorite is my Orly Bonder Rubberized Base Coat, and I got this because Leanne Says talked about it a lot, and it has become my favorite base coat. It just keeps my nail polish looking nicer for longer, so I'm definitely loving this. Next is the L'Oreal Nude Magique Blur Cream, and mine is in light to medium. I searched high and low for this after Dramatic Mac. Well, she mentions it like in every video because it is really good. I love this stuff. Even if you just wore it alone without any foundation, it does what it says. It fills in your pores and it blurs them. I don't know what kind of magic this is, but I searched high and low in the United States to find this, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I'm pretty sure that it is a UK only product. So I actually found a site that sold this and shipped to the US for free. It's called thehut.com, so that is where I got this, and it's pretty decent prices, but I was able to find all the products that they sell in the UK that I'm not able to get here in the United States. So I have been loving this, and I actually bought 2 tubes of it because I trusted Dramatic Mac and I knew I would love this. Next favorite is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. I actually got this a few months ago, but even though this is the color light, it was actually a little too dark for my skin. But now that I have a little bit of a tan going, I've really been loving this. It's great because it's like almost a full coverage powder foundation, and that is just insane to me. But on days where I don't have time to do like a full face of makeup, I can put this on and still make my skin look really great. Next is a Hard Candy blush in Pinup, and this is so beautiful, you guys. Let me just swatch it right here. Okay. I don't know if you can see the color of this blush, but it is like a pinky bronze color, and it's shimmery. This blush right here literally acts as my bronzer, blush, and highlight in one. It looks so good, especially with a tan. It is like my perfect summer one-step cheek product. So again, that is in Pinup. Next, I am still in love with this mascara. This is the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer mascara. I got this when it first hit drugstores, just because it was cheaper than most of the other mascaras, and I actually ended up really liking it. This is the wand here, and I don't know, you guys, there's just something about this mascara. I have gotten so many compliments while wearing it. I've had people ask what false lashes I was wearing with this mascara, and I was like, no guys, it's CoverGirl. This is my second tube, and I will definitely repurchase when I'm out. This is the Revlon Brow Fantasy, and it's a pencil and an eyebrow gel. This has just been a favorite simply because it's so easy. I can carry it around everywhere with me because it's 2 products in one. So this is the pencil here. My color is brunette. and then it's just a standard brow gel. But yeah, it just does a good job at filling in my brows and keeping them in place. And my last favorite product is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Colors, and especially these two colors. This one is in Seduction and this one is in Embrace, which I am wearing on my lips today. And I know these basically look like the same color in the tube. Seduction is a little more of a brown nude and Embrace is a little more of a pink. I just love the formulas of these. They're so pigmented and creamy, and I know they're supposed to be matte. They're not completely matte. I would say they're like a velvet texture. It takes a long time for them to dry down, but the other thing I like about these is the applicator. And I don't know if you can see this. It's like a doe foot, but the shape of it, I can't explain, but if you can see it here, it makes it really easy to apply and kind of go around the edges of your lips without needing a lip liner or anything like that. They did come out with more shades. I do actually have this red one here, which is gorgeous. It's just not an everyday color for me. Okay, and moving on to my favorites that weren't products, I have a favorite book this month. I read The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, I think. I will have my Goodreads account linked down below if you want to check it out or go check out the book. And the movie came out a few months back as well. I haven't seen the movie yet, but the book was awesome. It's like an alien invasion, teenagers are the only ones left kind of story, but it was really good. My next favorite is a movie, and it is War Dogs with Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, and it is kind of an offensive movie, but I thought it was so funny. It wasn't actually one of those movies with no point. It was based on a true story, which is insane to me that like a lot of that stuff actually happened in real life. But it was more than just a comedy. It got really kind of dark and like dramatic towards the end, and I just really liked that movie. And my last favorite is a Netflix series. You guys know what I'm talking about, Stranger Things. If you have not watched it yet, I don't care if you don't like bandwagons, because that was me before I decided to jump on this one while it was still like going. It is such a good series, and I binge watched it in 3 nights. It's only 8 episodes. I watched 3 episodes the first night, 4 episodes the second night, and then the last episode I watched last night, and I was like in tears. It was so good. I don't want to say anything about it or give it away. It's like a sci-fi based in the 80s, and it just made me a little bit nostalgic for my childhood growing up in the 90s. But yeah, I definitely can't wait till season 2, and I hope it's as good as season 1. So that is it for my August 2016 favorites. Let me know in the comments below what your favorites were this month, or if you've watched Stranger Things, and tell me what you think about it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys! The next favorite is because I